calling because I haven't talked to you for a while. And I wanted to hear the lowdown on Molly's thing. I'm not sure if you're in New Jersey right now or if you're going to New Jersey this weekend, but either way, I hope you're having fun. So, nothing wrong, no big deal. Just wanted to say hi, and I love you. Bye.
Hamburger.
Hi, I'm Chairstina with Silverback Advertising.
Zoom in, sweetheart. My eyes are bad.
This is the kind of thing you're gonna make.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one. Have you?
No.
What do you think?
They look good. They're cool. They're way too big though, I think.
Yeah, they're kind of excessive.
Yeah.
Would you rate them out of 5 stars?
3? They're not like a lion or a tiger.
Okay. Or bear.
or bear.
Yeah.
They're not really. They're closer to just a regular cat than, I don't know,
Yeah,
a
they're kinda
jaguar.
like my cat.
Yeah, it looks just like your cat.
Yeah. Have you seen my cat? Both of their wings are out. That's crazy.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, is he okay? Is he good?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably fine, though. They check on them every day, I'm assuming. I don't know.
I hope.
They're fine. Cool bird. Cool
Yeah.
bird, though.
Why are they all over the ground?
I know.
Someone wrecked this place.
Do you mind if I smoke before we go?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, are you sure? Maybe, is that allowed here? There's like people and kids and animals.
Yeah, I guess not. You're right. I didn't think about it.
It's okay. I just don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
The zoo people.
Yeah.
You know how they are.
Meet Mark Davies. He began his career working as a bouncer in some of the East Side's toughest drinking establishments, where he had plenty of opportunities.
Hello.
Teaching post-combat and security companies. Hit him with a knife, the overwhelming likelihood is that it will soon be hanging out of your ass. Generally, these courses come at you with a knife, and a guy.
Hey, did you get any of my Venmo requests from earlier? Or any of the old ones?
Yeah, I did. And if it's fine, it might be a while until I can get those back to you. I just haven't heard back from anywhere that I've applied, so
Yeah, that's totally fine. You just said that last time.
I know, and I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't heard back from anyone. So.
Are you following up with any of these people? Are you like reaching out at all?
Yeah,
Kind of have to go and follow up and hand them your resume and.
I know. You don't think I know that? I know that. I was out looking for places like.
You know we're going on a trip, right?
No, where are you going?
Cape Cod.
Cape Cod. Yeah, we've got a really nice place booked down there in a couple weeks.
Nice. That's exciting. I'm excited for you guys.
I know it's
Thanks.
not really my place, but
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of expensive. So we kind of need the money back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't have a job. I'm waiting to hear back, so I don't know what you want me to do about it right now. Like, I'm not sure what you.
No, it's okay. Like, I get it. We just need the money back. Whatever you need to do, just when you can.
Okay. All right. Good talk, guys.
Cool.
Okay.
When did you start working?
I started working when I was 15 years old.
I started working at 16.
I started working when I was 13, really.
My first job was at the Pine Estates rental office as an office assistant, and it was a summer job.
I worked for the city of Boston under Mayor Flynn, and that was the summer program for youth and for the community.
I'm from the South. My first job was working on the, the farm.
I think I worked around
4 jobs.
Currently, the company I work for is .32 Health, and I work as a provider account manager too. I'm happy with my position. The only downside is like the work volume that I have, and then there's a lot of like internal disruption going on currently with my organization. It's kind of stressful, but my master's degree speaks to health communication, so I'm essentially in the position that kind of helps me utilize my degree, but it is pretty stressful.
Pretty much, yeah, it were.
Yeah, I ran into a lot of those kind of behaviors.
I think the only thing that I've really dealt with at work is the changing of vibes or attitudes jumping from different departments within my current organization.
But you have to be able to sit down and pull yourself together and figure out what is best for the team while you're there working. So you have to put those things aside.
My prior department that I worked in, the whole vibe and the folks that I worked with were different. But in the new department, it's, you know, different personalities and different sets of leadership that I didn't have the pleasure of working with before, so now I have to navigate those personalities, and it's been somewhat challenging. I've experienced some passive aggressiveness and treat me a little bit differently than others, but that's kind of like the norm for me.
Well, back then, for a man, it's different than for a woman, and I think that as older, he just retired, so through the process of him before he retired, it was good. For most men, it's good. I think for the black man, they had more opportunities, I think so, because of the woman. She had to really fight for what she really wanted because she has other things. She wants to become a mother. She's a single parent. So she had to fight harder than the black man. But the black man also did fight hard too, but women fought harder.
From the company that I've invested most of my adult life in, I slowly seen a lot of black figures elevate within the organization that kind of motivated me to want to become that girl boss and get my education and climb the corporate ladder. There was a slow progression, but it was definitely a battle because when I first started at Harvard Pilgrim, now Point32 Health, I was in the customer service department, and it was entry level. It was a diverse department, and that was really the stepping stone to advance within other departments. There was always a cutthroat battle to get out of that department into something more elevated, into different roles, and oftentimes I didn't really see a lot of black advancement. It was other races, and it was discouraging, but I would say probably towards the end of my tenure in member services, I started to see a lot more diversity in other departments. Myself included, I was eventually promoted out of that department into pharmacy.
I don't think the workforce today is not as lenient as it was years ago when I was working.
Yes, I would say the demand is more. From my position, it definitely is, specifically in the healthcare industry.
To be honest with you, the way the economy is if I was a young woman today, it would be very hard.
People are getting sicker. People are getting more benefit packages because we're making so many drastic changes. It's creating more work for me to have to justify the organization's decisions to make these changes. There's just so much going on and not enough hands in order to answer these questions.
Yes, it was fulfilling because I learned a lot along the way. And I knew where growth starts and I knew where growth ended. So yes, it was fulfilling.
Working has definitely been a very fulfilling part of my life, and I think the biggest part of my experience is the people that I've been able to get to know. One person in particular in pharmacy, she was a senior pharmacist, and I think of her and keep in contact with her even to this day because she's taught me so much about professionalism and being okay with not knowing something. We were in a meeting with a pharma company and they used a specific word. I think the word was the word cadence. And she was like, I don't even know what that word means. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what that word means? And she's like, I just don't know what that word means. Can you explain that to me? That small moment stuck with me because I already saw her as a very smart woman, but she was so humbled that she was able to kind of still maintain her intelligence, but also showing that it's okay to not know everything. It's okay to say, I don't know, and can you help me? You can ask any question and you shouldn't be led to feel like you're stupid for asking it. Things like that are the things that I took away from my experience from working. Your question was what I look forward to for retiring. Mm-hmm. I look forward to, it'll be hard to say that I look forward to retiring because I want to continue working, but I feel like I want to work doing something that I enjoy. And my biggest thing is that I enjoy taking care of my family and being there for them.
Guess what I got?
And the shop is a big part of that, and you are a big part of that. So I want to focus more on those things as opposed to focusing on a big business's bottom line. That's not something I really want to keep doing anymore.
Riley, is that you?
Yeah, just got back.
Yay! Come in here. Hey, you got here just in time.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Are you okay?
Where wouldn't I be?
I don't know. You just seem quiet.
Oh, just had a long day. I mean, you know how much I hate politics class.
No. Okay.
Is it okay? Kind of acting like it's not.
What? Yeah, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
Okay. Seriously. Why do you keep that in your bra?
Sometimes I don't have pockets.
I swear to God, you're addicted to that thing.
The only thing I'm addicted to is you.
Uh-huh. Anyways, wanna fuck? What the fuck? Christina? No. Christina, are you in here? Christina, you're so funny. God damn. Where'd this thing come from anyways? I mean... No, it couldn't be. That'd be crazy. I mean... It's so not funny, Christina. I mean, seriously. Whatever, she's probably just in class. I mean... You know, forgot her phone. It's not a big deal. Difficult to listen to music without your phone. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck. She's addicted to this goddamn thing. She wouldn't leave it. Shit. Oh, my God. Christina? God. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. All right. This doesn't have to change things. All right. We don't have to. It doesn't have to be weird.
we weren't the world's greatest matchup, and I think that's maybe what caused the pain. It was the only thing keeping me sane, even if it weren't the best matchup, yeah. I really think you're lovely. I really think you're lovely. And I hope there's someone else for me too. And I think highly of you. Still I think highly of you. And I hope you think highly of me too. Oh, now it's been a while since we talked. There was a lot I had to think about. But even as the words, I know emotions are just temporary. Oh, I felt my whole world was caving in. I thought I was abandoned. I know all of that was in my head. I had some misconceptions. I shared something with you. No one would ever know. I'll always keep that memory close.
I still can't believe how much they ripped apart your painting and critique. I mean, you don't have any hands. How else were you supposed to put stuff on the canvas? Well, you tried it, and I liked it. If that helps at all. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Escapism. That's what I was wishing for. I closed my eyes and I was elsewhere. It started out dark. I couldn't see anything, but I knew my journey had started.
held something. Something so delicate. The slightest force would destroy it. And then next thing I knew, I was back in a familiar place. It seemed like I'd gone back in time. And I heard them coming. While looking for an escape, I found loss.
Relationships in life are never a simple thing. You can meet someone and in an instant know they're the person your life has been leading you to. Or you can know someone and then lose contact for a lifetime, reconnect, and have the world open up. There is no logic or reason to it, but it feels so real in your heart that the world seems in certain moments to be made just for the two of you. And yet, when you have a mind that is suited to imagination and creating stories out of the slightest of details, well, even knowing if it is the relationship you're hoping for is a challenge all to itself. I've battled inside myself to find a path in my real life through all of this, while battling the direction to build this story. It's a story about a person who at times feels like the number one loser idiot on the planet that's pining away for someone who he thinks is the person his life has been leading him to, while at the same time knowing that person does not feel the same. Well, if only it were that clear. It is a story of the closest of friends who lost touch on their own paths through life, only to be brought back together by chance when neither was expecting it. For one to fall completely, while the other is not even aware of the feelings being built. And how does this protagonist of unrequited love deal with forming fast-growing and sometimes overpowering feelings and emotions that come with all this? He writes. I write. I write in notepads and journals, on trains, in my dimly lit room before falling asleep. I'll stop to write while walking down the street. I'll pull over on the shoulder while I'm driving if the thought needs to get out. I write terrible poems that don't rhyme, verses that end with no point. I pour my life out onto pages for hours, while the act of writing moves so fast it feels like minutes. If I don't write and physically get these thoughts and emotions out, I feel I will both explode and collapse at the same time. This is a story of how I found the universe in a beautifully imperfect, amazing person who I think I was destined to fall for. And I wonder if I'll ever end up with her. This is a love letter I may never get to send her. This book is just a log of bound pages, calling out to the universe from the center of my heart. A heart growing in awareness like dawn light melting over the horizon. It's an undefined light that gives me a clear direction to navigate. Yet on this heading awaits a tempest before that beautiful horizon. Not a storm of danger. In my heart, it's a hurricane of sublime introspection guiding me, blocking my view of the horizon's heavenly line, but only as a mirage of my own ruinous invention. It's just an illusion, and it knows not the heading that these gales allow me to set. I dare not speak the name of this storm, in fear of its winds awakening to push my course away from her. Sailors long to journey the sea. I sail toward a treasure of eyes the color of a light blue sky reflecting off of polished silver. My sea is her. The journey to discover her is the treasure. And if she dips below the world's end, I shall surely be lost. Lost, yet bound to be wrecked on some regrettable shore, keel broken and dashed on a rocky shoal. Shakespeare wrote, "The fool doth think he is wise, and the wise man knows he is a fool." Well, am I the fool or the wise man, making a fool's choice in falling for you, sinking into the depths of a fast-moving current? I may never pass even the halfway point of reaching you, but the journey is about feeling your breeze in my mind, not discovering the destination. In this log of consideration, the core and depths of my heart have been searched, creating a map of understanding. With you as my heading, I want to continue the search for your edges, but pray every day that the map of you in my mind is never quite completed. Noting every distant shore in hopes of finding one you may land on, searching to uncover the hidden cove your soul rests in, a place my chart does not yet show. My only navigation point is you in that storm ahead. You will remain true north on this expanding chart, and I'll choose to brave these waves of my own making, holding a compass still pointed to love unrequited, and this journey is still worth taking. A year ago, you were one of my closest friends, lost in the past of my life. 6 months ago, you were a friend, helping another friend on a beach. 4 months ago, we were long-lost friends, reconnecting. 3 months ago, I fell in love with you, knowing you may never want to get to that same place. 2 months ago, I told you, and I thought I might lose you completely. But you didn't run or push me away. You held your ground for yourself. You guarded against something you weren't looking for, understandably protecting yourself, but understanding where my heart was. And then you held our friendship just a little bit higher than you did the concern for where I might be coming from. You gave me time to ride through my own storm of discovery, figuring out what this unexpected and rising emotion was inside me. You just allowed it all to play out. And you stayed. You stayed. When every day I was worried that I was pushing or forcing you to run away. You stayed. I don't know how this will all work out. Whether we end up as friends, lovers, or something greater than the two combined. I do know I'll be here as long as you will have me in your life. If you are here, I am here. This is love. I'm in love, and it's not conditioned on anything returned. Yet, I hold the hope that there is a small fire that could grow inside you, that someday you might stand in front of me, close enough that we can feel each other's hearts beating through the vibrations in the air. It makes waiting for you, my friend, who is still here and not running away, well, it's not really a decision at all.
Thanks.
Yeah. So how was your day?
It was fine, you know, just like a day or whatever.
You got a hot date tonight, or?
Sorry, man, I've just been like going through it.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I didn't want to thank you though for taking care of Ruby Michael. You know, it's really hard to travel with her, all like the heating and stuff, and
That's
it's like
not an issue, but is everything okay? Like, tell me about it.
okay. So basically, my whole life I've had these like lifelong debilitating nightmares that have like kept me awake, and they're super vivid, super vivid. And I don't think I got a full night of sleep until I started chugging NyQuil in college, and I don't know. I thought I was like cursed or something, you know, like maybe I was like haunted by demons, and so I never thought that I would get a good full night of sleep ever. And so anyway, when I got Ruby Michael, all of those nightmares, they just kind of like went away. Poof. I could sleep through the night, and I was really happy, and I felt like a real human being for once, and my head was so freaking clear, and I don't know.
Yeah, so what's going on now? Like, what?
Well, it's a good thing, you know, no nightmares. Please don't think I'm crazy.
Tell me what's going on.
I think my lizard eats my dreams. I'm being so serious right now.
No, let's unpack this. Tell me
Okay.
Tell me more.
So, basically, the first nightmare that I remember is I was in this big house. It was kind of like a castle or something. And I was looking everywhere for my family, and I was going into every room, like looking for them, and I couldn't find them. And I started hearing this like giant roar coming from the outside, and it sounded like a big monster or like a giant train. And I can't find my family, and I'm looking everywhere, and then all of a sudden, I'm in a doorway. I'm looking out, and there's this giant tornado coming towards me, and I can't do anything. And just as I'm about to like scream for my mom, it hits us, and then poof, I wake up.
You weren't in Kansas anymore.
I'm serious. No, I wasn't in Kansas anymore.
No, I'm sorry. I just... Okay, Manny, what can we do to help you right now? Like, I was under the impression that the nightmares had stopped.
They did, but as soon as I was away from Ruby Michael, they came back.
Okay, well maybe that's just travel anxiety.
No, it's... How can I explain this? So you know how Ruby Michael sleeps at the top of my pillow every night?
No.
Well, she does. And every time when I wake up in the morning, she's there and she's staring at me and she's licking her lips. So it's crazy that when I got Ruby Michael, my nightmares went away, and when I left her, they came back.
Okay, well, like, what kind of nightmares have you been having?
Okay. So I was an apple. It's not funny. I don't know why, but I was. And I was sitting in a giant bowl with other fruits, and I think it was an orange, a banana, and some lemons.
Lemons.
Can you please just listen to me? So, anyway, I was sitting in this bowl when suddenly these giant hands appeared. They were grabbing at me, like specifically me. None of the other fruit, and I was so scared, and I just closed my eyes and I hoped that they would go away. No, they just got closer and closer, and I started screaming.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, I have no fucking idea what that means. But I'm loving the story time vibe that we have going. You said you have 2 more?
Yeah, this next one's like pretty normal. Do you know that creepy elevator that smells like crayons?
Collins?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I hate that elevator, to be honest. I will take the stairs over that elevator any day.
Yeah, that's valid. But I'm waiting at the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
And the elevator.
This is in the dream?
Yes, and the elevator is not coming. And then all of a sudden, the doors open, and there's a bunch of people with spikes. And I tell them, you guys can go up, and they kind of like usher me in. And then I woke up right as a spike was going straight towards my eye.
Oof, ouch.
I know.
I mean, maybe you're claustrophobic or something?
But like, maybe, but I don't think claustrophobia would cause nightmares. And I don't know, like, I think it's deeper than that.
Yeah, probably is. Okay, hit me with the last one.
Honestly, this one upset me the most. Yeah, I dreamt that my lizard died.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fine. Like, she's like right here and she's perfectly fine. Zip yourself.
Do a little striptease.
Oh, yeah. Aw.
Hey, pretty baby.
Do you think she missed me?
I think she could not stop thinking about you.
I think she missed eating my dreams.
Hi, pretty girl.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, girl. Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Manny?
Yeah? You can talk?
Of course, but only in whispers.
That makes so much sense.
It takes a lot of energy for me to talk, so I need you to really listen to me.
Okay.
Okay, Manny, I love you. You saved me from being sold on Facebook Marketplace.
I do that.
You feed me roaches and bell peppers.
I do that.
I knew I had to do something in return. I heard you tell Alex you thought I ate your dreams, and well, I do.
I knew it.
I metabolize your nightmares and send them far away into the expanses of space so that they don't affect you.
Well, how'd you learn to do that?
All lizards know how. You have to keep it a secret though. So Alex, don't tell anyone about what you've heard tonight.
Girl, why just me?
Because I know you. I've eaten your dreams for the past 3 days.
Oh, I am so sorry, girl.
Ruby? Ruby? I guess that was it.
Wow. Weird.
What am I doing? Am I recording? Oh, I am recording. Okay. Okay, I don't want to cover the mic. Oh, the mic is right in front of me. Wow, that's embarrassing. Okay, Jenna. So, I miss you a lot, and I've been missing hanging out with you. You're probably not going to hear any of this because of the wind, but the wind is very terrible. But yeah, I've been missing you. You're my best friend. We've been friends for years. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for you to come back because you forgot your stuff at your house and we're gonna go to Pirates Cove. I remember we used to like run up and down.
Yeah, you should do that right now.
Aw.
I don't see that running up and down, Janine.
I didn't say down.
Oh yeah. There's the cinematic shot.
Was it actually good?
Yeah, it
oh,
was
okay.
nice.
That's good.
I just gotta keep up my pace and twist my body so I don't fall. Just stop.
Oh, there's so many bugs.
They're getting you.
One more with power.
And then the banana split's gonna come out.
I saw it being made.
Okay, cool.
My hair is also in my mouth. Okay. But yeah, and there's more. Why is everyone going past me at this time of the day? I do not understand. I don't understand. You're trying to scare me, weren't you?
feel anxious, you feel nauseous. You don't know what's going to happen. You just get this pit in your stomach. Gotta get on with the recording.
The best way for me to describe the feeling is just like this feeling of unknown anxiety.
Because you never can really quite pinpoint what, when, how. You just know something's going to happen.
Did you put it there or did it come with it? It came with it.
I've always had weird feelings, like when I was
Have I showed you any of the peas?
growing up in my house.
Have you showed me
Have
any
I-
peas?
I think she's crazy.
I mean, I like green peas.
Have you?
Any intuition? No. But sometimes they come true, sometimes they don't. But I think it's just...
Like sometimes it's like a word that pops into your head. That's usually what it is for me, like a word or like a thought.
luck.
I actually will have physical symptoms like a stomach ache.
That have this because, you know, the guys think we're all crazy.
Or a headache, and I'll feel that feeling until I know what it is. And as soon as you know what it is...
No, I've seen the actual, I've heard the recording a little bit.
everything goes away, all the physical symptoms go away.
I think I'm going to do it justice.
Hello, you're very talented. Of course you're going to do it.
There was a night where I couldn't sleep. I had a really bad sick to my stomach feeling. I didn't sleep at all that night. Do you think this was a good idea for a project?
Absolutely.
My mom was on the phone with my grandmother, and Baxter had actually passed away that night prior. I think when I was in high school, probably 13 or 14. Because a lot of people say it's hard because I'm trying to conceptually and visually tell something that's unphotographical.
I can't recall it on the top of my head, but I probably have.
I was told specifically by a professor that it felt masochistic for me to try and show an unphotographical thing through photographs.
What does that mean?
Right before COVID hit, I had started getting some really strange feelings.
I don't really know.
Masochistic?
Like a masochist?
And I felt like something really big was going to happen. And I kept telling my husband, Dana, that I thought something big was going to happen.
I think she's crazy. I think she's crazy.
And I actually started preparing things in the house, like for an earthquake or for a hurricane or something to hit. I started stockpiling things and putting them away. And then as the time went on, this was months before COVID even came.
Maybe someone else, maybe there's another family that has exactly the same kind of intuition thing and it knows exactly what we're talking about.
And then we found out that the COVID was starting and everybody, started stockpiling things and all that. But I had that feeling months and months before.
This definitely could be. We definitely have had moments where we have angel-like things happen to us. So maybe our ancestors are, giving us a heads up about stuff, My boyfriend brought home a shovel, just an ordinary metal shovel, and
Maybe our ancestors also maybe they're from the Salem witch trials and they're all witches and they all just give us their gifts. But this is something we would be burned for.
putting it in the shed. It had come from, his old house, and I touched it, and I looked at it, and I instantly had to put it down. Next thing I know, I was informed that shovel actually came from a funeral home.
What about us does the universe think is so special? Do you know? Do I know? What do you think Auntie would say?
I think Auntie would probably say God because she's very Catholic or very religious.
Then why wouldn't everyone who believes in God have it?
This is true. So see, this is why it couldn't be God. I think the universe brings to you what's meant for you, and for some reason this is meant for us.
Look, how she feeling me, it don't make no sense. No face, no case, like it ain't no press. Be like Scotty, like Beam, like Scotty, Star Trek to the rag, it don't make no sense. Still might slide, like drop me a pin, like still might slide, like drop me a pin. Hoes like shows, like clothes, like flows, then it's to the enterprise, like back to the crib. Stick to the code, like stick to the script. Heard the beat go smacks, but we ain't say shit. Still on those traps, niggas left out quick. Still on those traps, niggas dipped out split. Made shit a movie like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips. Made shit a movie like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like look. Look, how she feeling me, it don't make no sense. No face, no case, like it ain't no press. Be like Scotty, like Beam, like Scotty, Star Trek to the rag, it don't make no sense. Still might slide, like drop me a pin, like still might slide, like drop me a pin. Hoes like shows, like clothes, like flows, then it's to the enterprise, like back to the crib. Stick to the code, like stick to the script. Heard the beat go smacks, but we ain't say shit. Still on those traps, niggas left out quick. Still on those traps, niggas dipped out split. Made shit a movie like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips. Made shit a movie like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like
I get to work and I bust it down. Mealy and rapid and break it down. I hit the block, do 100 rounds. Bro ran 100 and make a sound. Them niggas green, they can't come around. My dog on his grind like he's skating now. Bad do your man, yeah, you sneaking now. Your girl for your dog, yeah, she sleep around. That's right. I love my money organized and neat. I love my bitches freaky and discreet. If she for the team, I leave her for the streets. If that nigga food, I treat him like a sheep. Bro shoot a movie, then he leave the scene. Came from the mother, but a nigga clean. Stayed in my lane or something like McQueen.
How she feeling me, it don't make no sense. No face, no case, like it ain't no press. Be like Scotty, like Beam, like Scotty, Star Trek to the rag, it don't make no sense. Still might slide, like drop me a pin, like still might slide, like drop me a pin. Hoes like shows, like clothes, like flows, then it's to the enterprise, like back to the crib. Stick to the code, like stick to the script. Heard the beat go smacks, but we ain't say shit. Still on those traps, niggas left out quick. Still on those traps, niggas dipped out split. Made shit a movie like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips. Made shit a movie like clips, like clips, like clips, like clips, like.
How she feeling me, it don't make no sense. No face, no case, like it ain't no press. Be like Scotty, like Beam, like Scotty, Star Trek to the rag, it don't make no sense. No still might slide, like drop me a pin, like still might slide, like drop.
In the hours after that deadly shooting of an American citizen by an ICE agent in Minneapolis. ABC News now learning the victim is 37-year-old Renee Good. 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 37-yearol 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 Renee Good.
So a couple of questions there. You asked about a shooting that we just had in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was an act of domestic terrorism. 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 It was an act of domestic terrorism.
Ramming an ICE officer with your car, that's what justifies being shot. It's not a good thing, by the way, but when you force somebody to engage in self-defense, 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 to engage in self-defense.
And that's when our law enforcement officer follows his training to save his own life and those around him. Unfortunately, if you don't obey by law enforcement's commands, if you weaponize your vehicle, weaponize your vehicle, weaponize your vehicle, weaponize your
To Minnesotans, know that our administration is going to stop at nothing to seek accountability and justice. 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 Accountability and justice.
Family identified the man who was killed as 37-year-old Alex Preddy. 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 37-year-old Alex Preddy.
We've been down hundreds of officers for years now, and so we just don't have enough. That's why the Guard is there to help out alongside MPD. The Guard also out at the Whipple Federal Building for any kind of a protest or issues that may arise out there. But this is the city. This is where the deadly shooting happened this morning, just after 9 o'clock of Alex Preddy. As we've been saying all day, definitely two different sides to the story, what the DHS is saying versus, what a lot of the protesters are saying and our local leaders are saying.
37-year-old Alex Preddy. 37-year-old Alex Preddy. 37-year-old Alex Preddy. 37-year-old Alex Preddy. 37-year-old Alex Preddy.
All those facts are going to come out in the investigation. I wasn't there wrestling that assaulted subject that was assaulting Border Patrol agents, 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 assaulting Border Patrol agents.
Those individuals who came with weapons and ammunition to stop a law enforcement operation of federal law enforcement officers committed an act of domestic terrorism, 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 domestic terrorism.
But whether he was disarmed or whether he pulled the gun on law enforcement, whether law enforcement saw him go for the gun, what they have to do is they have to protect themselves, 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 they have to protect themselves.
The number is very large, but I couldn't believe it. Trained activists that are trained to basically interfere and obstruct with the legal law enforcement actions. Legal law enforcement actions. Legal law enforcement actions.
They have to protect themselves, they have to protect themselves, they have to protect themselves.
This is the beginning of a wind down, but it is only also the beginning of accountability for what happened here, because getting ICE out of Minnesota is the first and most important step, but there has to be accountability, 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 but there has to be accountability.
It is time for ICE to stand down. It is time for DHS to stand down. It is time for ICE to stand down. It is time for DHS to stand down. It is time for ICE to stand down.
What we are seeing right now is not normal.
It is not acceptable, and it is not right. It is what we are seeing right now is not stand down. It is time for ICE to stand down. It is not right. It is time for DHS to stand down. It is time for ICE to stand down. It is time for DHS to stand down. It is time for ICE to stand down. It is time for DHS to stand down. What we are seeing right now for ICE to stand down. It is not acceptable, for DHS to stand down. It is what we are seeing right now is not normal. It is time for DHS just to stand down. It is time for what we are seeing right now is not normal. It is time for DHS to stand down. And it is time for ICE to stand down. What we are seeing right now is not normal.
Good. Pretty. 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 Good.
The apple doesn't fall very far from the tree, but it must fall. It must fall and continue the cycle of life. Dear Diary, today's been a good day, I think. The girls and I went out and picked some of the last summer flowers, and the apples are ripening on the trees now. I love this season so much. It did have its bad aspects, though. Mom tried to bribe me to stay, yet again.
And, of course, speaking of the end of the week, how do you feel about going out for dinner on Saturday?
Mom, I'm getting picked up Friday afternoon. You know this.
Oh, geez. I thought that wasn't for at least another month.
It's like she thinks that I'll just forget about it all if she tries hard enough. As if. Whatever. No, Mom, it's been Friday afternoon for the past 3 weeks. You can't keep delaying this. I'm gonna be leaving. Why can't you just listen to me? It's like she doesn't even try, you know? She doesn't seem to care that this is what I want, what I chose. I'm not a child anymore, and yet she keeps treating me like one. It's so stupid. I can take care of myself. These are my decisions. You should have heard her reasoning, too.
Well, you barely know him, and it is so far away. I barely get to see you anymore, and how can I know that you're safe when you're halfway across the country?
Barely see? We call every week. You don't let me do anything without telling you. Stupid. Oh my God. Well, I didn't take it well, obviously. Our last conversation was not fun. But anyways, the rest of my day, it was okay, I guess. Just a lot of packing, it was boring, making sure I didn't forget anything. I can feel it, you know, the way you love me, and every little admonishment, and every little scolding. I can hear it whispered through the words. Whispering, I love you. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry for yelling at you. I know you love me, and that this is your way of showing it. It's easier to write this all down. I suppose I should just tell you these things, though, Mom. At least I know what your response will be.
And I do love you. But must this really be your choice?
Mom. Or something like that, you know. It's nice to know that I'm loved, even if you aren't the best at saying it outright. I do know you love me, but sometimes you can be a little stifling. But no matter how much you hate the choices I've made, they're mine, and if they end up being mistakes, I made them, so I'm the one who has to live with them, you know? You get like 2/3 of the year with me anyway. It's not like I'm gone forever, or you never see me.
Oh, okay. I guess this is the choice you feel you need to make.
I'm in the car now, so forgive my handwriting. It's absolutely horrendous. I can barely read this. But we're on our way back to my home away from home. It'll be nice to be back, but, you know, Mom worries.
Just please be careful.
I will, Mom. You're acting like this is the first time I'm leaving the house. I'll be fine. She does wish it was way less, though, but it's my choice. And she seems to be more accepting of that. It was nice, those last couple of days.
Well, can't you just let me worry about you? It is kind of my job.
Fine, just this once, though. She does still worry, though. But I guess there's nothing I can do to stop that. I will, Mom. See you come spring.
Bye, sweetheart.
Sometimes actions speak louder than words. Nothing lasts forever, and we all must grow.
What's good, YouTube? Yo, it's Kendrick in the building. Yo, I say I'm back on another video. Yo, YouTube, we're gonna be reacting to Central C, VanWaldron.
Oh.
Music video. So,
bro, might as well cut this shit off. He's ass, bro. He's ass, bro. Why you even reacting to this shit, bro?
We're gonna get right into this video.
Alright, fuck it.
Yo, I'm on Miami Beach with a sweet 110.
I'm only 15 seconds in this video, and this dude lady got a beard and lazy ass friends in this video, bro.
Yo, I'm on Miami.
Bro do not want to be in this music video, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Beach with a sweet 110. She wanna learn, so I teach some slang. Like, what's going on, babe? How you doing? I'm from London, so I speak with a twang. It's Taxman K and the police too. I don't watch them youths, I don't beef with the gang.
Bro, this is some corny stuff, bro. Oh my
Damn,
god,
bro.
like, whoever shot this, bro, I pray for you, bro. I hope that money was good for you to shoot something like this, bro.
With the set people I wanna see get blammed. If you fuck with them boys, don't reach for my so sweets in school that I tea from Poundland. Bro, fly them and the pound still land. Big Naira on Victoria Island. Stack piling, I want pounded yam. Kinda surprised by the venue size. I perform for 25,000 fans. Keep the clout,
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on the first part. He got a bear in this video, bro?
Got a whole ass bear in the fucking cut, bro.
Like, I can't even understand nothing he's saying, but like the fact that he got a bear in this music video.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
for the bands, keep counting the days, baby. I'll be back. Well, gone. I ain't seen Shorty in a minute. She asked how I am, I said calm. She said I'm the man.
She asked how I am, I said calm.
announcement? Yo.
Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sorry to say, bro, at the end of this video, I feel like this is gonna be my last reaction. I'm doing these reactions videos. I gotta stop trolling the music industry. It's not really my type of vibe no more. I wanna stop doing this music video stuff, reactions, all that stuff, and help y'all understand. If y'all don't understand, it's cool, but I gotta stop trolling the people on the internet. They put their hard work out here, and I just feel like we gotta stop trolling their work, you know what I'm saying? So,
what the fuck is you talking about?
If you don't understand, smash the like button. If you don't understand, it's okay.
I don't understand. It's not cool.
You will understand once you get a little older, you know what I'm saying? But I think this is...
Nah, bro, you fell off, bro. Fucking Kendrick, man. You really gonna quit? All you do is sit on the goddamn computer. What are you even quitting for? Might as well do this shit myself. Shit. Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck they're doing, to be honest. Dude, yo, honestly, it's a little bricks outside, but we're outside, so it's all good. You know, I'm just trying my best right now. I don't know too much about this YouTube shit, but I just thought, you know, I'd give it a quick go. You know, anybody will watch anything nowadays, so, you know, I just thought, you know, especially because my favorite YouTuber just kind of dropped out of that program, motherfucker. You know, I
Extraordinary. For the first time since 2003, there are 3 U.S. aircraft carrier strike groups all operating in the Middle East at the same time, accompanied by their carrier air wings.
Tonight, the carnage in our nation's schools has become painfully
and the George H.W.
repetitive.
Bush,
We
all
look
in
to
the
the
region,
past as we
including
mark
over
another
200 aircraft,
excruciating tragedy.
1,500 sailors,
Here's
and
Jim
police, according to
wildfires in South
They
Georgia.
will do a
The
remarkable show of
Commission
force in
says
the
that
region
the
right now.
horrendous journey we've made far too many times the last couple of decades.
Lined up surrounding the Red Sea.
A 911 call, parents rushed to a campus and endure
if Iran is putting mines in the water, or otherwise threatening American shipping or American forces, they will shoot
without bringing retired officer
the debate about
Iran.